Next meeting in order is January 2nd, 2019, 7 PM. This is considered a regular meeting. First thing on the agenda is the official oath of office. There's 3 of us that just got reelected this year, so. You ready, Jan? All right. All right, I, Brent Bankston, do solemnly swear or affirm that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of Minnesota, and that I will discharge faithfully the duties of the office of mayor in the counties of Meeker and Stearns, the state of Minnesota, to the best of my judgment and my ability. There, we're all good. Okay, we'll move on to next item, approve tonight's agenda. Everybody had a chance to take a look at it? All right. I will go ahead and make a motion to approve tonight's agenda. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Troy with the second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. And on to tonight's consent agenda. Anybody have any comments, questions, concerns?
Make a motion to approve the consent agenda.
I have Dan with the motion to approve. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Troy with the second. All in favor?
Aye.
All right, on to 2019 appointments and salaries. All right, so actually nothing's really changed. I've got, for the appointments, I've got Dan Thielen as acting mayor, street commissioner Pat Becker, police commissioner Dan Thielen, fire commissioner Janice Sheets, water and sewer commissioner Troy Hushley. For board representatives, I have on the EDA, I have myself, Brent Bankston, and Dan Thielen. Park board, I have Dan Thielen and Jan Sheets. Planning commission, ex officio, is that how it's pronounced? Did I do? All right. Would be the mayor and 1 council. Joint water board, water and sewer commissioner, Troy Hushley. Our city attorney would be Adam Ripple from Rinke Noonan Law Firm. Our city engineer would be Kent Luagi with Bolton and Mink. Official newspaper would be Eden Valley Watkins Voice. Official depository would be Farmers and Merchants Bank of Eden Valley, with provisions that the city does reserve the right to seek best interest rates for our investments. Tree and weed inspector would be myself and Jim Rademacher. Emergency management director, Jim Rademacher. Authorized signatures on all city checks be Cindy Anderson, Darla Kurzman, myself, and Dan Thielen. And then for salaries, we have election judges, $15 an hour, mileage as approved by IRS reimbursement rate, official daytime meeting reimbursement, $40 for half day, $80 full day as defined anything over 5 hours. Official evening and special meeting reimbursement is $30. Planning and zoning commission members are $30 a meeting. EDA board is $30 a meeting, and park board is $30 a meeting. Anybody have any questions, concerns?
Nope.
All right, then I will go ahead and make a motion to approve 2019's appointments and salaries. I have a second?
Second.
I have Pat with a second. All in favor? Aye. And then on to Eden Valley City Council meeting dates for 2019. Not gonna go ahead and go through. Basically, we're moving to the first Wednesday of the month, beginning at 7 PM unless otherwise noted. I believe, Cindy, correct me if I'm wrong, but we didn't actually have to change everything falls on that first Wednesday this year. All right, anybody? And then for City Hall closure dates, pretty much follows this federal holiday system, with the exception that in March, the City Hall will be closed for a few days for the clerks conference, so Cindy and Darla can attend that. And any questions?
Do we really want July 3rd to be that meeting date? Being it's like the day before July 4th?
Are you planning on being out of town?
There's always a good possibility.
That's middle week again, ain't it?
Huh?
Is that, when is that?
It's in the.
4th is on a Thursday.
It'd be a
if
Thursday.
This holds true.
Oh. I'm sure I'll be around, I'm sure.
No be gone? Pat, sounds like he'd be gone,
Possibly.
possibly. Dan?
More than likely around.
I'll more than likely be around. All right, well, let's go ahead and keep it. All right, and then any questions on the city hall closure dates? All right, planning and zoning, meetings will be held on the fourth Wednesday of each month at 7 PM unless otherwise noted. Except for the December date. December date falls on Christmas Day, so, Darren, were you thinking about having that, not having a meeting that month, or?
Chances are there's probably not gonna be a permit in that month, so I'm just gonna try to wait, schedule it.
Okay.
close to that date.
All right. And then all EDA meetings are held quarterly on the fourth Monday and the fourth Monday of the month. So, all right. Any comments, questions? All right, then I'll go ahead and make a motion to approve city council meeting dates and city hall closure dates, planning and zoning dates, and EDA meeting dates. Do I have a second? Jan with a second. All in favor? Aye. All right, resolution 2019-2, this would be the fee schedule. A little bit different of a format this year. I like it.
The highlighted ones are the ones that I had just found that weren't on here that needed to be on, so you could approve it. Your whack and sack fees, those are already set by you, but they just weren't on your previous fee schedule. So we need to have it on the fee schedule. So if somebody asked for it, it would be on there. It's not a new fee, it's just one that needs to be on the fee schedule. The first one, the copies, we didn't have a fee for color copy, and we should. And I asked the mayor about the temporary 1 to 4 days, you charged a fee for that or not. And again, you don't have to.
You know, typically in the past, we haven't, because usually the only ones that ask for a temporary is the Fire Relief Association.
And so we can certainly remove that.
Yeah.
And then the right-of-way excavation permit, that's one you have as well, just wasn't on here. I think it's a fairly new permit, but it wasn't on the list. And then at the bottom, I just put a couple of stars when you're dealing with anything with zoning, engineer, attorney fees, or additional costs. Anything that the city would have is paid for by the person taking out the permit. So if someone brought in a plat and we had to call the engineer, they pay the engineer fees. That's in addition to platting, or as part of the developer's agreement, they may have their own engineer, but if we have to ask the engineer or the attorney to review something, some of these are bigger, so they can get kind of costly.
All right. Any questions on that part?
So I'm gonna take the temporary 1 to 4 day off then? Keep that on there.
I'd say let's leave it off. If you guys are okay with that. You know, like I said, it's Fire Relief Association that goes for the temporary permit anyway, and I wouldn't, I know I wouldn't want to charge them for it.
And then page 2 is your administrative offenses. And that needs to be included, those were all set, this isn't anything new. They just need to be included with your fee schedule annually when you approve. And they just didn't fit isn't anything different than what had already been.
Ernie, anything on here that you want to change?
No, we just went through that not that long.
Yeah.
We're good.
Okay. Any questions from council? No?
So we're good?
All right. With that being said, somebody want to make a motion to approve fee schedule?
I'll make a motion to approve the fee schedules.
Pat with a motion to approve,
Second.
Dan with a second, all in favor?
Aye.
All right, on to boards and commission reports. So we have, on the EDA side, Barb Hagemeyer has decided to step down from the EDA board after serving for the past 7 years. So we'll actually have an official opening on there. What I'll just need on that is just a motion to, to accept Barb's resignation.
I'll make the motion.
All right, Dan with the motion to accept the resignation, second. Jan with a second, all in favor?
Aye.
All right, and we actually haven't met yet for this year, so we'll have something to maybe share on our February meeting.
I'd like to thank Barb for being on that committee for the past 7 years.
Absolutely. All right, on to planning and zoning.
So we have a permit, so we did not have a zoning meeting, but, one issue, I don't know what that was, the last chance letter to, 392 Colfax Avenue property was given to Ernie last week. I'm guessing we haven't had time to serve him yet,
Haven't found him yet. Maybe Dan knows.
so.
You see him at the shop now?
He's around. He's around.
I gave him until the 15th to reapply and the 30th to complete the work. I don't know if that's gonna be feasible with the ground frozen as solid as it is now, but
He had a year to work on that building,
exactly.
Over a year.
over a year, correct.
You got a current number on him, Dan?
Hmm?
You got a current phone number on him?
Not here, but I got a shot, yeah.
And then the rental report, we have 2 units that are not licensed yet, or outdated license. 349 Coleman Avenue, that is being handed over to a different company that handles the owner, to the owner. So that I kind of let that one go a little bit, handed it over on the 31st, so we'll meet here in the next week or 2 with them to finish that one up. And then 167 Meeker Avenue is the one Les Loff is remodeling, and he'll get me there to inspect it once he's done. Otherwise, I have 3 other units that are gonna be inspected for January, and that's it.
All right, any questions for Darren? All right, quick and simple this month.
Simple as that.
All right. All right, thanks, Darren. All right, on to, actually, well, I should have read a little bit further in the agenda, but that's all right, you don't have to stand back up. Next part is approve ordinance number 2019-1, ordinance amending title 15, land usage of the City of Eden Valley City Code. This would be under chapter 153, section 153-04. Will be, it has some amendments in there that we had talked in our workshop a couple weeks back. Give everybody a chance to re-review.
I think we'll have to, make sure that says 30 inches on number 4.
Oh, yeah, I noticed that too.
Good catch. chance to take a look. All right, then I will go ahead and make a motion to approve ordinance number 2019-1, ordinance amending Title 15, Land Usage of the City of Eden Valley Code, pending the change on 153-04, B4, adding the word inches in between 30 and at. All right. You have a second?
I'll second.
Troy with the second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you. And a park update. And here we got some good news.
Plans are all drawn up by the Eden Valley Lumber, and we're advertising for bids right now on the building.
All right.
And I think we decide on 2-week lead time, advertise for 2 weeks, and go from there.
Are we or can we ask in the bidding on there, the guarantee of it being done before the grant expires?
I think that's what we can do when we accept the bid,
Okay,
but that's part of accepting the bid, I think.
okay.
Did you guys get your playground equipment ordered? And water equipment ordered and all that stuff?
Yep.
Splash pads ordered and, playground ordered.
Good.
Do we have a delivery? No, on the delivery on the splash pad is pretty much we call them when we get closer to needing it, and then they'll ship it. Okay.
That's nice, we don't have to store it then.
Right, you said the storage will be a little shorter because we can, the playground is 8 to 10 weeks as soon as it gets put together, they're shipping.
So we will need to, Stacy let me read some of the details on that. Looks like we're responsible for unloading it too when it gets here.
And inspection and
Inspection,
Yeah,
making
so-
sure it's all there, yeah.
a long list of things that it has to be done before the driver leaves and then before, 72 hours to, the boxes, if there's a dent or something, so the day that they come, we'll need certainly assistance on, work equipment, certainly.
Well, I'll be more than happy to help that day that it comes. So, Jim, feel free to give me a call. I'll help you. You're on vacation.
I'm sick that day.
Yeah.
Gotta figure out where we're storing it.
Yeah,
Put it outside.
and we'll find a place.
And the next park meeting is the 16th. January. What time?
6:30?
6 o'clock, I think.
6 o'clock, yep, at the community center.
And we're going to, we're gonna get a kind of a regular schedule from Randy on that too? Okay,
Try.
all right, perfect. All right. And did we ever figure out if we need one person for the park board?
Not returned my call, so I don't know
Okay.
if that's true.
Okay.
We have one resign. Are you talking about we need one more person?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, we got one person that, from what I understand, has only showed up to like 2 of the meetings. So Cindy was reaching out to that person to find out if they were still interested or if they weren't interested, so we could get that filled with somebody that would. Now, Dan, since you've been here for a while,
Is that right?
yeah, I think so.
Okay.
A couple of days longer than me anyway.
Okay.
Do you know if we have a policy on board attendance?
No,
No.
we don't.
No? Okay. All right.
But we know we need for planning.
Yep.
And zoning and now for EDA, so if anybody has any creative ways of advertising, but we'll advertise again and
Facebook,
Facebook.
Twitter, maybe, even if you have a Twitter handle. Might get some younger people on by doing that.
So if anybody's interested, we do have 2 open seats on planning and zoning, and 1 seat on the EDA that is now open. Yeah, if anybody's interested, feel free to contact City Hall, talk to Cindy or Darla, or you guys can even give me a call. I can talk to you too, so.
So the bids are open on the park stuff? They're in the paper this week?
The,
No, they'll be in next week because of the holiday.
Right.
and that's the
They
day.
contact you for the specs on that, then, Cindy?
Cause they're here at City Hall, so they can come in and get it.
Couple people want to know somewhere.
All right. Anything else on any of the boards and commissions? All right, down to public forum. Nobody in the gallery, so we'll go ahead and move on to tonight's paying of the bills. Everybody had a chance to take a look? Anybody have any questions?
No, I don't.
All right, I didn't see one for you in there.
There's one
There is one?
in the
Okay.
skinny packet.
All right, then I will go ahead and make a motion to approve paying the bills except for Thielen Machine.
Second?
Second, Pat with second, all in favor? Aye.
okay.
And then I'll make a motion to pay the bill for Thielen Machine. Second,
I'll second.
Troy with second, all in favor? Aye.
Abstain?
And Dan with the abstain. All right, and then now on to Cindy.
I have, it's obviously it's month end, year end, quarter end, so lots of work. I have in your packet the cash and investment balance as of December 31st. However, this does not include the interest, because I don't get that from the bank until the 7th or 8th. So that'll go in there as well, and we have a total of $2,434,147.18. I was doing, before the meeting, the expenses on how we budgeted and how we spent, and at first, had a bit of a heart attack. And then I took out the 2018 project, because that wasn't really budgeted, and we came within $347. So from budgeting to spending is pretty good.
Excellent.
Yeah, department should be, absolutely, but
Well,
that, it shows that we guys pay attention to what people are budgeting and how we're spending. So that was neat to see as we go into the audit season, that's a nice number.
because if I remember it, you don't want that to be too far either direction,
No.
right?
No, and anytime there's a street project that comes in, obviously.
There's a big discrepancy there.
You know, it's $1 million project, and so, however, the difference on that, between the expenses and what we've gotten in from PFA is in dollars, so revenue and expense, it's not like it's owed out of the tax dollars, because we've gotten it back from PFA, but still, yeah.
Excellent.
Well, that's good.
Good.
That's it.
All right, anybody have any questions for Cindy? All right, and on to Ernie.
I gave you the year-end report, I did have one thing. Looking at the council meetings, I seen there's a meeting on May 1st and then October 2nd. Those that really pose a problem for me trying to get my stuff by that time, just because it comes through the county and we're trying to get it on time. It poses sometimes a little bit of a problem for me, so I just wanna let you know that. If you wanna keep the meeting there, it doesn't matter, just to let you know.
That's fine.
I gave you 2018, 2017. If you look, there's 73 difference between 18 and 17, primarily coming from citations and traffic warnings. Everything else, pretty much like normal, is pretty much par for the course. We run pretty consistent, I guess. There's a total of 706 calls and 17, we had 633. I should say 706 contacts versus calls, but.
All right, let's see, you wanna talk about,
Yep, it's on the schedule here. There was a letter also in your packet from Derek Bork. He is informing you that as of 12/16, he is resigning from the Eden Valley Police Department. Obviously, not because he's not happy, he works, he's got his kids like 2 weekends, and he's working Albany a lot, so, you know, he really enjoyed working here, but obviously there's just not enough in the go around, so he opted to resign from here, but he appreciated the opportunity. Sent the letter, just probably need a motion to accept his resignation.
yeah, I'll sadly make a motion to accept, the resignation for Derek Bork. Have a second?
1 second.
Troy with a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Yeah, I do have to say, yeah, I enjoyed having Derek around.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
He's got a lot on his plate right now, and, you know, we'll see how it all goes. With that being said, right now, both of our other guys are kinda out of commission. Brian's shoulder is pretty jacked up, so he's not gonna be able to work till he gets medical clearance for that. So I kinda put him on, he can't work till he gets clearance from the doctor, cause he's having major shoulder issues. And Pete sprained his ankle, I believe that was the 28th, right, Cindy? He was doing an assist, and ended up falling on the ice and sprained his ankle. He just went to the doctor today, it's in a boot. Don't think there's a fracture the way it sounded, but just pretty swelled up, maybe high ankle sprain. So he's out of commission till the 9th or 10th, I think they said.
Okay.
So right now, it's just me. And we're still in search of that other part-time we talked about.
Yep.
And just trying to find a guy, it's tough. I'm not gonna lie to you, there's just not a lot of guys out there right now. So,
Is it just, you know, the employment market's that tight, or just,
yeah, everybody's short. I mean, the counties are short, most departments are short. I mean, everybody's short guys right now. Just, you know, nobody's getting into law enforcement like they did years ago. It's, you know, so you gotta kinda wait for that next school wave and maybe find a green guy. I got my word out to a couple guys. We'll see how it turns out. We had one guy we're interested in. He was supposed to get a psych, never got back to me, so I'm assuming he got picked up. He was in the process in a couple other places, so I'm assuming he got picked up by them. He was a pretty decent candidate, so we'll keep looking. That's all we do.
all right. All right, anything else, Ernie?
No, Happy New Year. Oh, yeah, 2019.
There we go. All right, anybody got anything for Ernie?
Nope.
All right, on to Jim.
Cindy dropped in front of you pricing on skid steers. Checked over 4 different models, I guess they're gonna keep on forever. And look at all the prices. Of course, there's 2 that were very close. Mark and myself weighed all the differences out and kinda came up with the same model that we have, which would be a Bobcat unit. It'd be a lot bigger than what we have right now, somewhat bigger. Just because we do lift pallets of 3,000 pounds of cold patch and different things off of trucks when we do order stuff. Don't want to take somebody's box out of the pickup or anything. The other machine was right at its max for bouncing around, so we upped that size a little bit. And the Bobcat actually came in the lowest, which it's comparable to all the others, and we actually went and drove all the models. And we're happy with Bobcat brand. It's up to the council if you want me to spend my money on that. It's gonna break me, but it's 2001, it's time.
It's time.
It works well, nothing against that, just time.
Now, these are all for, the 3 that you got listed, you know, in front of us here, that's for 2018 model? Or brand new, or
Brand new,
brand new? Okay.
18 or 19 model?
19.
19, okay, that's fine.
was up before.
Thanks for the reminder. All right. Well,
I do have the money in the account, so having to go out.
all right, I don't, I don't see an issue with it. I mean, if you guys are happy with the Bobcat, and since that did come in lowest.
I was shocked personally, thought that would be higher.
Troy, you're pretty familiar with this type of equipment.
Our next choice would have been the case, but, I mean, the price difference we felt were pretty much the same thing.
Just getting one bucket with it, and keeping your paddle forks.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the new Bobcat will work with all the attachments you have right now?
We don't have many, but yeah.
Well, I mean, like your snow bucket and
Right.
the ones that you do have?
It'll be a lot nicer getting in and out instead of getting out now, flip the arms, these are all electronic too.
No, sure. Oh, so we're making your life easier too.
It's getting harder to bend over.
All right, well, then, yeah, if you guys are okay with it, somebody
I'll
wanna
make a motion to get that, S650 Bobcat from Farm Rate Pedasso
All right,
for $27,500.
I have Dan with a motion to approve. Have a second?
I'll second.
And Troy with a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Got one other issue. The generator at the old fire hall here, which runs this, can run this building and the old fire hall and the main siren. We're having issues with that. We're looking into it. We talked to the gentleman up north, from Grand Rapids and also from Willow River where we picked it up. That is not the city's, that goes back to DNR. When we so choose we don't want it anymore. I actually called up there thinking I could get parts. This is an older version, 1986 model. And they now went away from the breakers to electronic. We could put in for one. What I'd like to do first is do a test on the siren, because I know when we do light this siren up with the 60 kW, it spikes at 80% right now because of just winding it up. After it's up, it drops right down. No. If we do need that size for sure to run everything here, they can put in for an emergency one. I've been talking to Cindy about it. She's been in contact with Grand Forks, Steve Grove up there. And we could put in for one, the newer version of a 60 kW. He said it would cost us between $700 and $1,200 to obtain one. If we go their route. There again, it would still be their unit. It would cost us that much to get it here. We'd have to pull the wall out, which the walls are bolted together to take it apart in case this ever did happen. At this time, I'm still researching on this unit that we have. It runs great. I've got a fusible link, I think, that's out. Trying to come up with something through somebody somehow that we can still make this run. It does run. We just talk to it. We
So-
did get it
Talk
done.
to it.
Runs great once it starts.
Talk to it, gently caress it.
Well, we
talk
don't want
sweet to it.
We don't wanna be talking to it when there's a storm over us. Now's the time.
The one that you can get, how old is that? Fairly new or?
They're newer, I can't remember what he had said at this time.
I'm sure they're not brand new by any means.
No.
No.
You think a 60 kW is gonna be enough
Oh,
still?
that's plenty.
Okay,
We're thinking if anything, if we could downsize. They do have 30Ks there already, but you can't.
Would a
stack
30K
them.
turn the- would
Parallel cables on it.
There you go.
would a 30K be enough to turn the siren?
That's, I'm working on that issue at this time, trying to get people to, everybody's busy.
trade out that generator, would we have to update any of our wiring or anything? Cause you said they, okay.
It just have to be, there again, there's a cost to taking that out and taking that back up to Willow River and getting the other one, bringing it down and having it wired in, et cetera. That, hopefully, I can come up with a solution to what we have, because I still like that old baby.
We've had that quite a while.
Over 20,
Nah, it's been over 20.
real close,
I've been on the fire department for 20 and we got it when I was on.
just then.
I think, yeah.
So David was fire chief at the time, when we went up to Willow River and got that.
You almost unloaded it in St. Cloud, didn't you?
Oops.
Yeah, it was started snowing up there and it was on our flatbed, chain down, but steel on steel in the snowstorm, that's not good, turning corners. Put us on two wheels. Other than that, it's like Cindy says, year-end stuff, and that's what we're after right now, getting things organized there. I have nothing else unless you have something for me.
Anybody got
How much you said a generator would cost us, 5 to 7? 100?
$700 to $1,200.
Okay.
Still pretty cheap considering what it's doing.
Yeah,
That's what I asked Jim, I mean, given the cost, we don't really spend the money, but $700 to $1,200 isn't all that much money compared to what it might cost you to try to tweak and piece and keep this
Right.
going, if that's what we're doing, that.
If I can get this certain part, which we feel it is, we're researching online for it, we figured there's something out there. We just didn't get any farther because New Year's came, et cetera. And we're not gonna chase it real hard, but we're gonna take a look and then we're going back to, we gotta get on the list up there, and they said being it's a necessity down there, they'll put us on top of the list.
I would say keep track of your time,
Right.
and when it gets, I wouldn't put a lot into it. If you can,
Right.
obviously, I mean, you know
Right.
that too, and
Well,
it sounds like
it's-
that's what you're
It's
doing.
more the darn time
Right,
chasing around, the part's probably gonna be minimal.
right.
Mm-hmm.
But
Can we get on that list, and then if this one gets fixed, we can,
yes, we still will get on that list.
I think we should, yeah, get
So
on
I
that
was
list.
looking
Get
into
just-
that, and we're gonna chase that avenue
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
And in the meantime, I wanna make sure that this, we do need that 60K versus something small.
I even think for $700 to $1,200 that
Stick with the 60.
stick with the 60
Yeah.
unless it costs us that much more in maintenance.
I agree with that.
Never go down.
That's what my head keeps telling me.
No, I wouldn't.
yeah.
I've been around one of those errors once, and nope, I don't like
I
that.
think I can.
No, yeah,
It's
no.
like the train.
Yeah, and then once you go to fire things up, and all of a sudden you don't have that, then it's, uh-oh.
We gotta have something there that's reliable. And that-
Mhm.
and
Yeah, it might just be time to give up the old girl back there.
I'll give it on before I
Give it a hug, shed a tear.
Yeah.
All right, anybody got anything for Jim? All right. Anybody on the council have anything to share?
Keep the snowmobiles off sidewalks.
Yeah,
Yes.
the snowmobile go right up past our house
Yep.
last night. Was it last night or yesterday sometime? I have no idea.
4-wheeler and a 3-wheeler. 3-wheeler chases up and down there quite often.
Sidewalk?
I think we know who it is.
It's
Not on-
probably
not
the
on
same, it's
sidewalk.
probably
Oh.
the same person, same group of people that, on the snowmobiles too,
Think so?
maybe.
I don't know, because I've seen different ones.
Have you?
Yeah, I know, I think I know what you're talking about on the other deal, but.
Yeah.
No, you gotta keep,
Once
you
we
gotta keep
untrack,
them,
they all fall. That's all.
yeah, you gotta keep them off, cause that's kinda hard to maintain after it gets
Mhm.
packed,
Got
you
it
know?
covered back.
They're hard enough to keep clean, much less having somebody drive a snowmobile on it. And
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that
Just
walk.
the advice I give is just call me quick and try to, and someone
Well, they go by so fast, you can't even get the,
What time of day, all times?
yeah, it does, all times.
I've got,
Almost. You got your trail cam?
I got new trail cams for Christmas.
Hey.
Better have a fast trigger speed,
Yeah.
better have a fast trigger speed or set 'em.
Yeah, so,
Good.
all right,
I got
anything
the
else?
cameras, Brent's got the tree.
I do have the tree you can hide it in. All right, so then that will make our next meeting date will be February 6th, 2019, 7 PM regular meeting. With that being said, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Motion made.
Motion made by Pat,
Second.
second by Troy, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you and good night.